In flying around the Florida coastline, you'll notice a whole lot of small uninhabited islands. They have absolutely no landmarks, and it can be very difficult telling them apart. Oftentimes, hazy conditions like this just add to your difficulties, so it's important to keep that in mind when you're planning your flight. Hopefully, that's the only hazy stuff you'll be seeing on this video, as we picked bright, clear days to show you the very best of Cedar Key, which is a fascinating place to visit. Here's the whole area of all the islands of the Cedar Keys, approaching from the northwest, with the airport at top right and the historical and tourist areas at top left. Closest to us at the bottom are the state park, camping areas and wildlife refuges. The large split key at the top of the picture is Atsina Key, which was the original Cedar Key until it was wiped out by a hurricane in 1896. The asphalt runway lies almost north-south, with the numbers 5 and 23 clearly marked. It's 2,355 feet in length and has a few weeds growing in spots, but otherwise is pretty well maintained. The parking areas are at the south end of the runway. If you take off to the southwest on runway 23, there's no land to see, and the horizon can disappear on a hazy day. Most non-instrument pilots choose runway 5 unless the wind is a compelling factor. The water tower makes a great landmark, and you'll be able to use it as orientation both from the air and when you're on the ground over there. It's located at the northwest end of the town, alongside the road you take into town from the airport. On the main part of the key, the streets are known by numbers going east-west and by letters going north-south, just 8 in each direction, plus Dock Street going around the dock. Here you see 1st, 2nd and 3rd streets starting on the right and going left. Here's the historical area and the Historical Society Museum. Here you see Dock Street with A, B and C streets again starting on the right and going left. The buildings alongside Dock Street at the bottom of the screen are several restaurants and bars. Here's the city beach and park where the seafood festival is held. Here's the dock from the other side, and you'll notice that it was being rebuilt at the time of our visit. A very distinctive hook-shaped area is a good landmark for the end of runway 5, and the segmented circle with its windsock is at 23, the other end of the runway. There are no L markers to indicate traffic pattern, but it's a left pattern for both runways. Here's a low approach to runway 5, and you can see the paved parking area on the right, and the unpaved one on the left. What looks like a taxiway on the right is actually a roadway, and you need to be on the watch for vehicular traffic on it. Planes are not allowed except to cross it. You have to taxi and back taxi on the runway itself. As we go around, there's our water tower with the dock and town in the background. As we leave to the north, you'll see State Road 24, which is the access road to the Key from the mainland. Another landmark a few miles out is a small private airstrip between two roads.